Alrighty, and here we go with the second gameplay video. Hello, welcome to Pokemon TCG Daily Gameplay video number 2. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are, trainers. We're going to jump straight into finding a match. I hope this first one's an interesting one. I haven't even done any warm-up or anything before this. Like yesterday's video, this is with my Zoroark and Lycanroc GX deck. I'm just trying to get as much practice in with this deck before my regionals in Portland, Oregon in less than 2 weeks now, so I'm really excited. Hopefully I can go to one league, just a local league somewhere in the area, to get a little practice in person. But let's go ahead and see what this guy is rocking. I'm gonna have to take my mulligan on this first turn, and he's throwing out his starting Pokemon, and let's just see where this match goes. I really like his Leafs. Alrighty, let's see, what do I finally, I start off with Rem. Ooh, that's there's worse startups. Oh no, don't tell me I think I know who he's starting out with. Don't flip it over. There's a new GX Pokemon that's a grass Pokemon that can attack on its first turn. I don't think that's it. I was just speculating with his deck cover art there, but we'll see what he pulls next. Wonder Tag. I'm going to assume he's going to go for Bridget. I would be shocked if he went for anything else but Bridget. Literally, if you go to your local league match, you should, it's like around people saying Tapu Lele, Bridget set for 3. Literally, it is like the play people do. It doesn't look like he is using what I thought he was. I forget what the card was, but there is a GX card out there right now that can attack on its first turn. That makes me very happy. And ooh, that's a tough one. I am gonna discard 2 cards. I just don't know what those are going to be yet. I think I don't think I am gonna discard N though yet, because that could be useful to use next turn. So I think I might regret this. I might regret discarding N, but let's hope. I got plenty, I'm not worried. I got plenty of N's in my deck. Sometimes you just got to make those decisions, and, maybe someone else would have discarded something different in those situations. You never really know what you're going to want to discard till sometimes later in there. I'm going to try to get set up pretty quickly. Let's see. Good. I branched over. I'm going to just quickly glance over what I have in here. If I can get that Octillery out sometime next turn, that would be fantastic. I have the one card I always look out for. I try to see how my puzzle of times are in there, and a huge, really important one. I only have 1 float stone. Basically anything else I can get by with. But I'm going to have a chance when I'm starting to set up, just if I can quickly glance through to see if how many puzzle times I'm working with, and that float stone is important time and time again. And as long as he doesn't do anything to switch out, he could maybe knock out my Rock Ruff, depending what he evolves with. I'm not entirely sure what he's going to evolve there yet. He's working a Decidueye deck. I'm gonna take a wild guess that he's gonna evolve. Maybe he's working the Glaceon GX one. I would not be surprised, and he's gonna throw that out. Decidueye, fantastic card. I do not work stage 2 Pokemon. Oh, Leafeon, nice. I haven't, honestly, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your turn, you may health 50. Oh man, great, fantastic ability, solid attack. Oh boy, that card's a doozy. Although I'm nothing super catastrophic, I just gotta be careful. As I said in my matchup yesterday, there's a lot of grass guys out there right now, which is completely my Ruff's weakness. So far, it looks like this could be an interesting match. I currently could get the knockout for his Leafeon if I played my cards right next turn. He's going for that Decidueye right there, and that's where he's going to end his turn there. And now it's back over to me. Ooh, this is a tough one. I think I'm going to have to discard a double colorless energy. Yeah, I don't want to, tough decision. But if I can't get that knockout on that Leafeon, I might go for it. Yep, I think I'm going to try to go for the gamble. All I have to do is get anything. Oh, I don't know though. I know I can take my time though. I can at the very least get him out here. I might regret this. I might not regret it. If I pull that, 40 cards in there. The odds aren't in my favor to get that float stone, but We do have Mallow for next turn. Not ideal, because I did just throw him out there. He was going to switch him out anyway. It was Tapu Koko's free retreat costs. That does help. I'm glad I was able to evolve him anyways. I'm going to attach this energy and just hope he doesn't have any enhanced hammers or anything. Yeah, I am going to play this Mallow. I am going to go exactly for, I don't know, I think he's going to get, there's a couple things he could do. If he had a Guzma or something, he could tentatively go for my Lycanroc, but that means he would have to switch him out, so I'm not entirely too worried about that actually right now. So I'm going to go ahead actually, and maybe I'm going to grab the Guzma. I can put 2 card. Interesting. I know what I'm going to do. Let's see what this does. Like I said, there's probably many different options I could do right now, but the biggest one I am trying to switch out. Yeah. Does mean I could get a knockout on his Lele or something, or just go in there for an attack. I think I'm going to go for that Float Stone instead. Alrighty, well, last but not least, do that and end that turn there. Interesting. I haven't played it. Sometimes, you know, you come across these new decks. I don't think I've played against Leafeon. Yeah, I don't think I've played against the GX Leafeon yet. So it'll be very interesting to see if it makes its way into any of the regional decks coming up. I'm going to be very interested to see what he does, because if he were to play, I don't think he probably has anything like my Lycanroc to switch out my opponent in it, unless he has like an escape rope or something, but no one's really using those. He's going to try to start getting the damage out on my guys little by little. Those Decidueyes, the 20, that it adds up. People who run that deck are who have the patience to evolve stage 2 Pokemon. Me, I've tried using stage 2 Pokemon plenty of times. It just never works in my favor. Interesting. That's what you want to go for. I'm intrigued. De-evolve each of your opponent. Yep, and he's going to get the knockout with very, very smart. He's going to use that to get the knockout for yeah. I've seen Espeon in the past couple of months slowly make a comeback. I am going to go and try for this. I'm glad I had set out that Zoroark when I did. I do not like this Espeon GX. I just don't. Yeah, it's a great combo, but he can't evolve it. So that means the best he could do is 40. I think I'm going to go ahead and knock out. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and knock. Oh, I could get one of his Decidueyes while I'm at it. Ooh, that's a tough one. Okay, but I think I gotta say that Decidueye, 240 HP, I still think he's got Leafeon set up already. I got that Float Stone backing up in here right now from Mallow, so I'm going to get that in just a second, but I think I am going to knock out his Leafeon GX instead, and this is what we're going to do. Discard the one card I have, and just... I would have loved to get an enhanced hammer right now, but this is probably the best I can do at this given moment. Even if he does de-evolve each of my Pokemon, I'm not too worried right now. He'd have to get pretty lucky. He'd have to put down right away stage 1, whatever, Knockdown. Yeah, and then you have to evolve him with a Rowlet, evolve him with a rare candy. But it looks like he's going to try to get out another Eevee. I am very paranoid, actually, of this Espeon EX. People who play this one, I've lost a couple of matches recently against this card late in the game. If you can start stacking damage against your opponent's Pokemon, especially with guys like Tapu Koko who don't do a lot of damage, just spread it out evenly over time, it does add up. I'll be very interested to see where this match goes and if I can pull this win out. This match is going to be a lot closer than yesterday's. I'm already calling that now. this is so I'm already thinking about one strategy. So in my deck too, the reason why I'm not super worried about even if he does add damage up late on him, right now he's only got those two out, so he'd have to get the in order to get the knockout at least I'm losing my train with Espeon EX, he'd have to do just a little bit more damage. I'm not too worried about that attack. And if he's switching out to his Tapu Lele, then I got at least a little bit of an edge. I am going to attach this energy to Zoroark. I might regret that later. I don't know. And I might... that's another tough one. I might play that Professor Sycamore. I will be going in for the attack here. Yeah, I kind of want to just burn through my deck right now. This might not be the best move, but I'm going to go ahead and go for it. I kind of want to get more Pokemon on my bench. This is definitely paid out a little bit. I can get Rockruff on here, so maybe I can use my Lycanroc's GX ability again. And we're going to go in for... I don't have to play that quite yet. Like I said, Choice Band and your item cards are good to play out, but if you don't have to play them out, if you're not going to get the knockout, save them for when you think you're going to really need it. And we'll see. We'll go from here. That's not too shabby for damage. I am worried about that Espeon, but the most he can do with his Decidueyes with both of them is 40 to my guys right now. It does look like he's starting to stack them up a little bit. It would not surprise me. I kind of see what he's going for, but even with the de-evolution, he still wouldn't be able to get the knockout with Rockruff has 60 HP. And I do kind of have a couple of strategies up my sleeve. I'm keeping an eye out. Perfect. That enhanced hammer could have not come at a better time. What I am going... Yes, I'm going to enhance hammer. Definitely enhance hammer that. I definitely see his strategy. That is a solid strategy he's working there. I know what I'm going to do. Because I don't want him... He could technically get the knockout with one of my guys. Yeah. I'm going to try to spread things out just a little bit. I know... What was I going for? Yeah. Tapu Lele. Follow my train of thought here and just... I have to get a little lucky with a couple pulls for what I'm choosing to grab here, because I already know I'm just being preemptive with a couple things, because he will have a chance to... doing that already means that if he does somehow have another energy card that he can't knock him out in the event that happens. And I'm not quite done yet. If I can get that second... I didn't get that second Lycanroc, but that's okay. That Enhance Hammer, again, another great card to come in here at a good timing. Depending on what he plays. Oh, exciting. Okay, he discarded those two. Tapu Lele. Now, it's interesting. In his deck, I would have said Zoroark GX would have been phenomenal in his deck, because I just don't know what he could be going for right now. A Zoroark GX with Mallow in his deck to be able to get more perfect, that works too. If he's probably just trying to burn through his deck at that point. His deck is a very creative deck. I always appreciate seeing other decks that aren't quite in the meta of things, that have a different take on things. Yep, I know. Yep, he's going to get the knockout on my Lycanroc. That's okay. I still think I am in a good spot. The last card I knock out will be pretty tough to get, and he's slowly trying to get the damage going on Zorua, so I got to keep that in mind. So the person I'm going to be honing in on to get a little bit of damage I need to do is going to definitely be Oh yeah, and I guess it's going to de-evolve Octillery too. That doesn't really do anything. I will be switching out. I will be going for Tapu Lele. This is going to be a very close match. Okay, so I'm going to think about something here for a second. So he hasn't used his GX attack yet. I think I'm going to try to go in. I'm going to save his Tapu Lele and tentatively, yeah, I'm going to attack. I got a different plan. Because I'm going to need to, I'm just going to have to knock out 2 Pokemon at some point. So if he's not doing anything to bring out his, or I haven't seen any Ace or Rolls or anything from him yet. So that doesn't mean he doesn't have them, but, because he's going to knock out Zoroark anyway. So maybe if I can spread things out just a little bit and get rid of this guy, I might be able to get in the win in a different way. This might be a little risky, but we'll see what happens. I think I'm just going to go for the attack. Do one thing. Is there anything that I need from the deck? I will play this for one thing. If they're there. Yep, I'll put those 2 at the top. Those could come in handy. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. This match isn't over yet. Because especially the one downside of his deck, I see his strategy. It's a phenomenal strategy. Oh yeah, whoops. What is he planning over here? I don't think he can quite get the knockout with. He's definitely caught onto that I am trying to spread out damage across all of his guys right now. I love his avatar. His avatar it's pretty funny. So something else I just noticed too. I mean, this win, I haven't ever done this win in an actual match in person, but I'm paying very close attention to his card count. He's only got 5 cards left. I've only gotten a win a couple times by opponent running out of their cards in their deck, but surely enough, it does happen. And yeah, there's a couple things I would have done a couple turns ago, but I'm glad, yeah, he's going in for an attack. That's what I forgot about. Good. Come. I was right. I thought I was overthinking that he was going to get the knockout. There is a way I can win this, and I just don't know if I quite know what that is yet. Let me see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 120. I can evolve him and get the knockout there, but I will need one more basic Pokemon. I think that's what I'm going to go for, because regardless, 120, I will be putting one more Pokemon out there. That is right. I can get the knockout. I do need one more Pokemon for my bench. I'm going to go ahead and... Yes. I have. Definitely will play just in case if I do need it. And in a little bit... Sorry, this match, I already can tell, I think yesterday's match... matchup. My speaking was a little bit better, but I definitely do get into it sometimes. I think the most useful ones I can discard would be his Float Stone and one of his Choice Bands. But sometimes you just get focused, so focused into it. I'm sure a lot of other people out there can understand that. I will definitely play this. I need to get one more basic Pokemon out here, so I'm going to go ahead and choose Rockruff and Acer Roll. No, I think I'm going to go ahead in case I need a little. No, double colorless energy. Let's do that. Can't go wrong getting more of those back into your hand, especially Lycanroc, in case I need it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 120, 150. Yep, I definitely got the knockout. Let's use a Pistol Hand just to get a little bit more into our deck. Let's go ahead and 120 for the knockout, and I'm just really interested to see what he's going to do now. I am honing in now on his Tapu Lele. I've got a couple ways I can go about that. He would have to knock out both of my guys. I don't... Oh, shoot. I overlooked one thing. He will get the knockout with Feather Arrow on my Zoroark right now. And if he can get... it just depends on one thing. I'm going to go ahead and play out Rockruff and hope he doesn't have... Yep, this is all I can do. Let's see what happens. Ah, gosh darn it. I knew I should have put out... I almost thought about putting him out in a reverse kind of thing, but that was a fantastic match. I'm going to go ahead and share. This is the match I'm going to be sharing anyways. I absolutely loved his deck. Win or lose, I just want to share engaging matches. Every single match, you learn more things about you. And in no way, I enjoy matches that are like that, as long as they're interesting. And I know I put all of my best effort into it, because you can't play this game without losing some matches. So I'm very happy with where that match was. Literally the only thing I was going to do different. I couldn't decide if I knew he was going to play. I knew he was going to play Guzma, so I should have put out Lycanroc instead. But who knows? He might have had a double colorless energy in his hand or something. Anyways, but with that, that's going to be video number 2. I'm excited to share this. Win or lose, like I said, I just want to be sharing interesting matches, and I will see all you fellow trainers tomorrow. As always, I opened up another booster pack today as well, and I just hope you're having a fantastic week.